Can you guys believe it's been 2 years today, time of posting this video, since I last did a video on the Low versus series? So we're tackling Hwoarang, because I saw some of the votes on the previous videos. There was a few Ninas here, a few Yoshimitsus, but I think there was a bit one too many Hwoarangs, so that's why I chose Hwoarang instead. A lot has happened in the last 2 years. A lot is still happening. So top 10 things to look out for when playing against Hwoarang. I still call him Hwoarang, but I think you pronounce it Hwoarang. Hwoarang, yeah, that's it. Hwoarang. Anyway, yes, I think I put about 11, but one of them is his flamingo stance, which I'm going to get into. Sidestep 4, which launches on counter, and it's very delayable after the sidestep. The best thing you can do is just look out for it and parry it. I think that's the best option to fight against that. It's not that bad on block. I mean, for what it gives you, it gives him a counter. It gives him a launch on counter, and yeah, it's one of the moves that you need to look out for when playing against the character. Next, I put down other types of cheeky lows. Here's a couple of variations, and all of these is what you need to look out for, especially near the end of the match, because some of them have got really good range. So remember, if you're near death, you have this. These are great low pokes that Hwoarang has, so just be careful of these ones. Next up, Skyrocket. Hwoarang has two variations. He's got a normal Skyrocket and a just frame Skyrocket, and the just frame one's really hard to pull off. I wasn't able to pull off during this recording. I have to admit, I spent more than 5 minutes doing it over and over again. I believe the input is even harder it's even tighter than trying to input compared to Electric and Godfist. But this one is to get the just frame is especially if you're not a Hwoarang player such as myself, it's really hard to get it down. It does an extreme amount of damage, huge combo launcher, you name it, and safe on block pretty much, more or less safe on block, especially the just frame version. So be careful with that move. There's not much you can do afterwards. It's just a great move. I mean, speed kicks, K-Swiss, and even my man Dark Sonic. Yeah, them guys, boy. I did do a video with Dark Sonic about 2 years ago. I think, yeah, it's been about 2 years. Fun video in Red Bull Gaming Sphere. I think he posted that on his video. I was supposed to edit my one as well, but never got around to it. I'm sorry about that, bro. If you're watching this video, I'm sorry about it, but this one's for you anyway. So it's for you Hwoarang players. So yeah, I rate you guys, man. Hwoarang is very good in Tekken 7, especially the new season 3. I should probably mention that in the beginning of the video. He's really good. He's got mainly buffs since season 2 compared to season 2, and I think he's better than he was in Tekken Tag 2. I think Hwoarang is pretty much the best he's been. He's got so many great tools, and this is some of the great ones that I've clocked. Next up, while running free, Hwoarang's pressure gives him a beefy +6 on block. Obviously easily sidesteppable, not easily, but fairly easily sidesteppable. But yeah, on block is really good, especially if you can do it at blank range. Once you block that, the pressure's on. And Hwoarang is one of those characters similar to like Law, like the mentality, they want to stay in your face, keep the pressure on, and similarly, while running 4, it's a high, and it's not that bad on block. It's +5. I believe it's +5. Hwoarang gets to do this sly mix up on you. and especially if the move connects, it leaves you to your back. You have your back to him. Although there's a small gap, but I think you need to guess what he's gonna do next. So again, not a bad move, but again, it's a high, so that's why you don't see it being thrown out as much. But strong move nevertheless. Next up, now I will say this: for a character that specializes in kicks, Hwoarang actually has so many command grabs. He's got so many command grabs for a guy that specializes on kick. He uses his hands at 100. But yeah, he's got so many command grabs. Now the one command grab that's really hard, because some of his command grab puts you in an awkward position. Some of them leave you a bit like, you know, laying down to an orthodox kind of position, which you have to guess what you're going to do next. But one that you need to look out for is the one where it's the neck breaker. I forgot the name of it. But the one where he snaps your neck. That one. It gives a guaranteed back turn kick which flips you over. Yes, it's that cheap. But obviously you guys knew that, because I'm sure at some point some of you have that grab. I know it's got me, so no, can't lie. Next on, I will talk about flamingo stance. Now his flamingo stance is Hwoarang's to go to pressuring tool. He's got quite a few moves that go into it. He's got down forward 1-3 that goes into it, which is his in-frame punisher. So you can go into it after punishing you to keep on the pressure. He's got forward 4-3. I think the input is. He's got quite a few. He can start low and go into it. Now the thing is, here's the thing about Hwoarang versus Law. Now, in previous games, Tekken Tag 2, when the Hwoarang player was to try and pressure you that way, they'll be just as scared as you are to keep going. And Hwoarang can't keep doing mid. Every time he does a mid kick, there's a small pause. And within those pauses, you know, it was an open window for Law, or for any character, to sidestep. Or for Law, maybe you could do a down 2-3 for a counter launch. But now, since Hwoarang has new options from that, i.e. he's got a homing move, and a homing move that power crushes as well. So that kind of eliminates the down 2-3 option. So your best bet is just to try wait for an opening, or try guess and try sidestep. To try and avoid a move, because Hwoarang players can't keep doing it forever. But down 2-3 is still an option. It's just really punishable. So if they read it out, if they bait you out for that, obviously you're going to get launched. But if you make the right judgment, you can launch them. So the mix-up is still there, but it's just worse for Law and for other players. Mingo's stance is very, very scary, and he's got highs, mid, and lows options from that. Leading on to that, Hwoarang's options are quite scary, because from that he's got two versions of the sweep. He's got a normal sweep, which leads into a back turn juggle, which takes out your legs. He's always had that. Tekken 2, Tekken 6, whatever. He's always had that. But he also has the new one, which, especially at the wall, this is scary, because this will badly break, and this will, you want wall splat, but it'll badly break. So it's something to look out for if you've got a balcony to your back, because once that low passes, the following mid is guaranteed. But obviously it's a sweep, so it's quite very, very bad on block if you make the right judgment, if you make the right reads. We got forward 4, Hwoarang's new filler,
aka Peacemaker, or should I say, damn Peacemaker.
Forward 4 is it's only -7 on block, particularly at the wall. It walls flats. Like I said, -7, so relatively safe. I mean, it is safe. Great move for Hwoarang. Combo filler, pressuring tool, keep out tool, because he extends his leg out. Really good. I don't need to say more about that. Next up, now this is some old school one. 1-1-3-3. 1133. You'll be surprised how much that still gets people. It's like it's almost in the same mindset as Law's Junkyard. Yeah, you know what move, you know what it is, but you don't think they're gonna go for it. It's like it's similar like that. 1133. High, low, high. Some Hwoarang still use that to end the match with 1133. And now it gives this little nosebleed animation, so now there's a bit of a gap every time it connects compared to like when it wasn't tag 2 or whatever. But believe it or not, it still works. So you will still see Hwoarang players use that from time to time just to keep you in check or just to test your knowledge. But obviously, if you expect it, the best thing to do is just to low parry the first 3, so the 1-1 and then just low parry the 3 off. What they try to do sometimes is that they try to catch you up, because for the last hit, the second free, so the low high or the high version, you need to keep ducking and delay the rising too, because the launch thing, because if you do it too early, it's one of those highs that will hit you as you're coming up. So if you don't want to parry and you want to launch and get a full launch off from that, you need to delay your launch or just continue in a couple of frames, like a split second longer. So make sure you keep ducking and then you launch. Don't block the low and then launch straight away, because the high will hit you. Backlash. Oh, Hwoarang's backlash. This is really good for his. This was really good. Is really good for Hwoarang's arsenal. But luckily, he can only do it from right foot forward, from his right foot forward stance. So when Hwoarang is on right foot forward, you should automatically have that mentality that there's a chance that he might go for backlash. And backlash does huge damage. It's a high, power crush, plus on block. Like, come on, that is one of the best moves in the game. It's one of the best moves in the game, but it's bait. It can be baited out, you know. Sometimes you can see it coming. So I'm always looking out for that. So that's why, especially they want you to be coming in and eat it. But if you put that mentality, as soon as you see right foot forward and you have that mentality, alright, there's a chance that he might go backlash. You need to duck and launch them. But the thing is, sometimes there's been a couple of times when I've done it too early and I've ended up eating the backlash, and you don't want that. So what you do, wait until the backlash goes, and I know it's easier said than done, but he actually recovers quite quick from it. So, but you get the gist and the feel of when to launch him over time. So there's a slight delay before you should launch him after, you know, expecting that move and ducking and all that. So it's a move to look out for Hwoarang, definitely. It's one of the best moves in the game, one of the best moves in his arsenal. So yeah, backlash is very dangerous. Lastly here I got Crash Dash 3, which is, I'm telling you, Hwoarang is sick in this game. He's got so many good stuff. It's crazy. Crash Dash 3, he wall bounces and is +4 on block. And he's a mid. It's madness. Like some of it doesn't even make sense to me. A mid wall bounce, wall combo launcher, pretty much. +4 on block. There should be 3 points there, but yeah, I only put 2 fingers, but there should be 3 points there. It's a really good move. At the wall, you can guarantee you're going to see it from time to time if you've got your back onto the wall, especially if you're a few meters in front of the wall, because it's going to launch you, boom, bounce, come back. You guys get it. Hwoarang is really good in this game. There's no denying that. Yeah, there's a few things that Hwoarang has, but those are like the basic stuff. I didn't want to go too much into these stances because that's a whole other story. But these key moves is what the mentality you need to look out for when playing against Hwoarang. Law can deal with it. Law's got his parries. So again, when you're going into his flamingo stance, it's a guessing game. If you can parry him, try parry him. But obviously, you might bait that out. Sidestep. If You can time your sidestep in. Hwoarang can be sidestep quite fairly easily if you time it right. And also you also got down 2-3. Not that I'm encouraging you to just throw it out, but the option is there. Try crushing some of his highs. Hwoarang has a lot of highs, so try throwing out some crushing moves like banana peel. The slides works effective against him. Yeah, I think just look out for that and try to keep the pressure on him, because when Hwoarang starts with the pressure, he can be really scary. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching this video. Hopefully I'll do more Law versus soon. Thank you guys. Take care.